Antarctica is a long way away from where you live. Wherever you live. Not many people have been there. It's difficult and expensive to get there. It seems like some sci-fi ice planet place and really exciting. In this video, I will walk you through some of the hidden mysteries of Antarctica. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not a curious tuber already, and hit the like button and share among your circles.
Antarctica is one of the world's least explored and most mysterious places on Earth. It is a land of extremes. The continent is a freezing, desolate place with barren landscapes that make it, for all intents and purposes, inhospitable to permanent human settlement. For this reason, relatively little is known about one of the planet's largest continents. This remoteness has also sparked some of the most outlandish conspiracy theories ever concocted. These claims range from Antarctica being the location of the lost city of Atlantis to it hosting city-sized Nazi encampments or alien bases. However, these conspiracy theories have nothing on the reality of this place. It almost seems like an alien world. Antarctica is around 1.5 times the size of the United States, and 99% of its surface, give or take, is completely shrouded in thick ice. In fact, it has been estimated that the East and West Antarctic ice sheets hold 90% of the world's ice. Yet, even the desolation and inhospitable conditions are not enough to prevent people seeking knowledge and adventure from traveling here. Since 1820, many brave people have taken on the challenge of exploring Antarctica. By doing so, we are slowly uncovering some of this continent's deepest secrets. One example is the mystery of the singing ice. The massive Ross Ice Shelf is constantly singing to itself at a frequency that isn't audible to human ears. It can, however, be detected using seismic sensors. The sound is generated by the winds that constantly blow over the surface of the ice shelf, causing vibrations of the surface snow and ice. This results in an almost non-stop tone that changes as the conditions change. But that, if you'll forgive the pun, is just the tip of the iceberg. Antarctica is also home to an enormous hole, an exposed area of unfrozen sea the size of Ireland. The hole, known as Polynya, was first spotted in 2017 and spans an incredible 31,000 square miles. This makes it the largest of its kind observed since 1970, when the first one was spotted. Located in the Weddell Sea of the Southern Ocean, scientists aren't entirely sure how these structures form. Researchers have speculated that the holes may be formed by a combination of warmer waters being pushed up by ocean currents and strong winds that cause the ice pack to shift in opposite directions. Or if you prefer a conspiracy theory, it could be a portal to another world. But probably not. That's not all, folks. It gets weirder. In the area known as the McMurdo Dry Valley, a 5-story waterfall that gushes blood-red effluent into the sea is located. Resembling a gaping wound in the Earth's surface, the Blood Falls are one of Antarctica's most striking and fascinating landmarks. For many years, scientists were lost for an explanation, thinking the color may have been the result of algae. However, more recent findings have shed light on the subject. It is now believed that the water that feeds the falls comes from a salty lake, which is 400 meters below the surface and covered by the thick ice. These waters have increased in salinity over time and are rich in dissolved iron. When the waters reach the open air, the iron reacts with oxygen to create iron oxides, rust, giving the water its blood-red appearance. But there is yet more. We know that Antarctica was a habitable continent many millions of years ago. Fossils of long-extinct plants and even dinosaurs have been uncovered here over the years. Today, the land is encased in ice so thick that it is difficult to imagine anything could survive or indeed thrive there. Yet much to scientists' surprise, the continent houses enormous underground lakes, teeming with life under the surface. They were first discovered in the 1970s using radar. In the 1990s, tests of the water at Lake Vostok showed these lakes to be a practically tepid 26.6 degrees Fahrenheit, despite being covered with 2.1 miles of ice for nearly 20 million years. When scientists managed to explore one of these lakes further, in 2014, Lake Whillans to be precise, they found a diverse and active ecosystem of microorganisms nearly 0.6 miles below the ice sheet. Although cut off from fresh air for millions of years, these organisms thrive on a diet of methane and ammonium. This discovery has fueled hope that life might be found on Jupiter's ice moon Europa. These are but some of the many interesting and mysterious things about Antarctica. As we explore further and learn more about this enigmatic continent, we are bound to discover many more exciting things and perhaps more fantastic creatures yet unseen by human eyes. What secrets Antarctica will reveal in the years ahead is anyone's guess, but we are eager to find out.
It isn't secret though, just not well known. All of this contributes to numerous conspiracy theories about UFOs, aliens, Nazi bases, and other forms of woo-woo. 1. The Forbidden Sector. No one knows what happens here. No one who has been has ever come back. If you try to take a peek at the border, you are grabbed by security penguins and taken in. 2. The Hole at the Pole. This connects with the hole at the other pole and to the hollow earth and those who live there. 3. The wall around the hole at the pole. This stops people from the almost South Pole Station from falling in the hole and keeps out immigrants. 4. The almost South Pole Station. Because there's a big hole where the actual pole should be, OBS. You can't build a research station there, so instead it's nearby. This means it easy to keep an eye on all the UFOs and other alien technology that comes in and out of the hole. 5. UFO base. UFO technology was first established in Antarctica at the end of WW2 by the Nazis, who did the obvious thing when they thought they might lose the war and moved to Antarctica to test fly UFOs. They have been doing it ever since, secretly, 75 plus years so far and counting. 6. Visitors land. The magnetic fields in Antarctica are manipulated to cause compasses to lead everyone to this area wherever they think they are going and think they might be. This prevents anyone finding out about the secrets in Antarctica they don't want you to know about. 7. Visitor land barrier. A big plywood barrier painted to look like distant mountains and icebergs that hides the rest of Antarctica behind it. 8. Secret Nazi submarine base. Established at the end of WW2. A tunnel at the ice edge leads to a base built into a giant ice cave hundreds of miles inland, so submarines can come and go secretly on clandestine missions. 9. Tropical area. No one would expect an area of tropical weather and rainforest in Antarctica. So that's exactly why one has been established and kept secret well away from prying eyes. You wouldn't guess it was here, would you? Clever A10. The Pyramids of Antarctica. Built by an ancient and powerful race and hidden under the ice. Every now and then one of them pokes out accidentally and photographs are taken. But by the time anyone looks again, the snow is heaped back over it and it disappears from view. Also, some mountains look a bit pyramid-like from some directions. 11. Land of the ancient race of super beings with big angular heads. Some of them tried to leave many years ago and made it to Easter Island, where their enormous weight made them sink into the ground, and a simple common bacterial infection turned them to stone. The bacterium cannot live in Antarctica, so they continue their highly sophisticated secret society under the ice, just occasionally sending out for pizza.
Thanks for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more videos from this channel. If you knew of any useful information on this topic, let me know in the comments below. And if you're new here, click on the subscribe button and notifications icon for more useful information and tips from curious too.